Hey there, it's Big Tony coming at you with a little War Robots action here. We are doing Beacon Rush. We are on the carrier map, and it's time to go trolling. I used to do episodes called Camping, where I'd play camping music in the background. I'd sit there, and years back, I'd sit back with Zeniths and pound on things, and we called it my kickoff to the camping season. This is the kickoff to the fishing season. We're going trolling. And what's a more perfect bot to troll with than the Angler? This is a bot that, it's going to get nerfed again. We already know that, and I've already discussed that in more than a few videos. This thing is just awesome. It really is, a beast. Someone posted a comment saying, how do I deal with an Angler? Well, the quantum radar helped me. What can I do against these things? Well, quantum radar ain't going to help you. You kind of have to adopt a strategy like you would for a Ravana. It's all about timing. You got to time your shots. You got to start taking shots on things right before you think your ability is going to wear off. And most people who run anglers will use their ability, and they'll also do like I'm doing, which is run phase shift with it. So you're kind of going to want to hammer them right when you think that ability is going off. And what that'll do is then force them to use their phase shift. You want to stop firing, and then you're going to want to go in after them at that point, because once their ability is used up and phase shift is used up, you've got a few seconds of vulnerability, and that's your time that you're going to use to take an angler out of commission. That's about all you're going to be able to do. Now, what kind of bots are you going to want to do that with? Well, another angler would be good. You could, in theory, use a Ravana with the Poe pilot, because it has 3 transcendent skills. With a phase shift, a 4th, you can kind of, out phase shift the angler. That's kind of a good thing to use. I like to do it with a tanky bot, like the Fenrir, or possibly even the Kepri. But I think the best one is probably the Fenrir, just for the fact that you can survive the angler's initial damage ability, and you can just kind of bide your time and wait him out. So that's kind of the route I would go. Now you can do the whole dance business with another angler. It's just going to be a matter of who does the angler dance perfectly. And that's where I think a Ravana might actually have a little bit of an upper hand on that, because you got basically two extra phase shifts if you have the right pilot skills. And of course, you could always do the obvious, nuke them from orbit. Sit back at distance. Hit those things with prismas. Hit them with things from a distance and from altitude. That's something you could do. But that's kind of the approach I use when going after anglers, and I thought that would be a good topic to discuss, and someone posed that as a question. How would I go after them? As you can see, my angler is still holding up quite nicely here. I'm just sitting here down in the trenches, and I'm basically just trolling on the bots who are up on the main walkway. Out here on the main area, there's a nice triple kill right there. I mean, that's what these new Rust rockets are good for on the angler, is to sit back and just really just troll on these guys. And I got that Muromets. Now I'm just going to hunker down against the wall so he can't really hit me. Then I'm going to use my special ability, and I'm going to wait for him to come down, and then we're going to give him the love. I'm going to come to the side, give him a few shots, and come on, and boom, Titan Slayer. And I was only using one rocket. As you can see, my finger had slid off when I was hitting. I got to move my control panel a little bit, because I was only hitting it with one rocket. I could have taken him out so much quicker. Okay, let's go ahead and keep trolling them. Seriously. Now, what are your guys' strategies on dealing with the angler? Besides, dropping out of the match if you see them. Now, of course, I'm talking about going solo versus 1, possibly 2 anglers out on the battlefield. Now, when you see a whole squadron of these things coming at you, you're kind of just hosed. That's just the way it is. You're just kind of done. That point is just to endure the onslaught and try to get through the match as gracefully as possible. Use as few 4-letter profanity words as possible. Boom! Titan Slayer. This is a beast, guys. It really is. This is one of the most, I'm going to say, contentious metas that I've seen in many, many years. I mean, this ranks right up there with the shock train meta. And we're talking, you know, the Angler already had one nerf. So look forward to the next one. And we've talked about that already. Okay, let's go ahead and drop the tried and true beast. This is kind of, I'm not going to say it's a really good Angler counter, but it is an Angler counter. Beastie has lots of hit points, can survive the onslaught, and then can dish out a boatload of damage. That definitely is that's a positive. Now, you could go after Anglers too with your Titans. I didn't mention that. Titans are a good Angler counter as well. They can tear things up. Okay, let's go work on this guy down here. This is turning into actually a pretty good match. We got right there. Just kind of jumping around, just waiting it out here. There's a nice kill. And there's another nice kill. Sweet. That was a low-flying hawk, is what that was. Okay, entertaining. There's an Aether up there. Let's go ahead and... I was thinking about circling around, but I think I'm just going to hang with the pack right here. So we got some bots down here. Let's go ahead and move our way up. And since I do have the medium, I think they're the claws, the jaws. I forget what the name of the medium ones are. I can sit there and kind of do like I did with what I was doing with my Angler, which I can actually sit down there and kind of troll this. Now, this is not a horribly bad trolling build either. If I were to put the heavy version on top, the Talon, I believe it's called. Okay, we've taken it right to their home spawn point. We just kicked their tail all the way back here. It's like they're down 2 players. That works fine. Let's go and give this guy a little love here. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I gotta wait for the reload. I want to... Oh, someone got him with the MK3 scatter. Okay. Yeah, that beast he's got a decked out one right there. Buck 216. You got a built out Revenant right there. A retro Revenant. Oh, nope. Oh, we got 2 of them coming back here. These guys we love. Yeah, that's going to be it. I think we had a couple players that were actually squatted up. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at the tail of the tapes. And yeah, we got some good silver. That's good. Always like that. 7x6, 3.7 million. Not a bad match. Not a bad batch at all. Oh yeah, we had Zen Clan and Hu Clan timed up on our side in was it NE? And we had 2 different squads on the other side that got thrown together. That was a fun one, guys. Seriously, that was a fun pounder match. And talked a little bit about how to counter the Angler. Alrighty, guys, time to bail out here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give this a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell for notifications. That way you know when I'm dropping it. Alrighty, guys, stay safe and healthy. Watch out for each other. I'll catch you on the battlefield.